Okay.
We're live?
Yep.
Yay!
So ready? Yes. You are watching
NSTV!
Amazing. Okay, great. Let me double check that we're live, but I'm here with Apoorva Banvir. Yeah, let me just double check that we're live. We have 0 drop frames, which is always what we want. We got my coffee there, coffee by Tess. And yeah, this should be going. I just want to make sure before we actually go.
Yeah. Do you want to check on my phone if the link is working?
It should be working here, but let's see. This is my first time doing the, okay, my bad. Okay, here we go. Okay. I tried to do a scheduled one and it didn't work. Okay, we are technically live. So here we are. Let me send you the new link.
Okay.
Here you go. I tried to be fancy and do a scheduled one, but then I made 3 and it was confusing. So, all right. Okay, so we are here with Apoorva
Hi,
Banvir.
guys.
Okay, thank you so much for being on the show. Namaste. Okay, we're getting into it. Namaste. Okay,
Yeah.
and so here I just wanted to show what a beautiful Apoorva looks like and give her a bit of an intro. So. We actually met at dinner the other day. So we got into like a really deep conversation very quickly, and I felt like, okay, thank you so much for being on the show. I gotta have this girl on NSTV because she's so interesting. Okay, we immediately connected. Okay, and so here. So you have a really interesting background. You're pretty different than some of the other people that work at NS. You've never even know what. Give her a bit of an intro. So
no, I know what a Bitcoin is.
I know. Okay, so I know you know, but I really deep conversation very quickly, and I felt like, okay, thank you so much for being on the show. Immediately connected. Okay, and so here. So you have a really interesting background. You're pretty different than some of the other people that work at NS. So you've been working actually in the event entertainment space for the past.
I know what a Bitcoin is.
I know you know, but I really tell us a bit about that. How'd you get into that? Thank you so much for being on the show. Okay, let's talk about weddings. So you have a really interesting background. Pretty different. So tell us a bit about weddings. So you've been working in Indian weddings for the past 8 years. How'd you get into that? What are the craziest stories that you have? If you were to how did you manage the guests, the mother-in-laws, the weddings?
Crazy. Yeah, so I actually was doing a corporate life, kind of a lifestyle in Mumbai, India, for 2 years, and it got pretty repetitive and boring for me. And I, sometimes you need some time to figure out what gives you that kick, that excitement in work, and I was not feeling that. And I was like, I need to rediscover myself because I got out of college and I worked for 2 years, and I know it was just the beginning of things. But I'm in general a very intuitive person, and I just figured out I think I should just do something of my own.
Yeah.
Let me just figure it out.
Yeah, exactly.
If I'm good, if I'm not, I'm just gonna do something else.
Totally.
So I shifted back to my hometown comfortably because I did not have to pay rent there.
Yeah, exactly.
It was very convenient.
Yeah.
And I just I met a friend I met a bunch of people who were even into events and stuff, who were dancers, artists, and I actually wanted to be a ballet dancer.
No way.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
When I was in 10th 11th class. And my childhood I grew up in Dubai, so I wanted to get into that, but unfortunately with I was not allowed to do that.
Oh.
I was not allowed to,
Oh, strict parents?
Yeah, very strict parents.
Yeah.
So then I was like, and then, and I just saw these artists and all, and I was like, wow, I could do something here.
Yeah.
Because I think that they did not get that representation. and I think that I could, rebrand, restructure, give a really good presentation out in the world and tell them that this is so much talent here.
Yes.
How do I present it?
Yep.
So that is the one thing that came in mind. I was like, I think I can do that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I just, got into it. And it took me a year and a half to just get a gist of Indian weddings.
Yes.
And then I was winging it.
And now you're winging it, yeah.
I was like, go with the flow, because
Yeah.
I'm a hustler. If I get to something, yes, I would want to then I deep dive.
Totally.
And there's no looking back until and unless I don't get successful. And now I have.
Yes.
And I think it's been a very crazy journey.
Yeah, I do think, what you said, like, about bringing together artists. I think if you are going to be a working artist, we were actually talking about this at dinner.
Yes, we were, yeah.
Where if you are going to be a working artist and you're not, like, whatever, a Nepo baby who has money from their parents, you have to do weddings, right? So I feel like you're, like, the coordination. So you were you're like, I wasn't allowed to be a ballet dancer, but... Did you ever have a ballerina show at? No. You're like,
I did learn dancing, when I was a child. I like 7 to 8 years of dance classes I went to.
Yeah.
And that is why I fell in love with it. It felt so comfortable to me.
It's very fun. It's very fun.
It's
yeah.
comfortable, and I like to express myself.
Yeah.
To dancing, and it has, it's an art form.
It is. Yeah. Of course. It is.
Now that I really understand that part.
Yeah.
So anyways, and in India specifically, I'll just give you a background of it. I feel like, that is my opinion, that in India, artists are not as appreciated as much.
Yeah.
And specifically, dance is an art.
Yeah.
Not talk about painting. It's very different. Or something else, very different. But as a dance, I don't think it's much appreciated. And I did not like that part.
Yeah.
I think it's a beautiful thing to do. And I saw a lot of artists who were struggling.
Yeah.
To express themselves,
yes.
earn money through it, and I think the best thing is when you like love something, I think it automatically the money comes to you.
Yes.
When you start working on that, what you love, the money will flow. It'll come to you. You don't need to run behind it.
Yeah.
In a way, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, because you whatever the circumstances of your life didn't allow you to become a professional dancer, but you're working with dancers, near dancing in general, which I think. In a lot of ways, you can make more money if you're not doing the actual, like, the purest form of the art form. Right. And then on top of that, you still get to be in that world. You still get to talk with dancers. You still get to be around music, which I feel like is very fun.
Amazing.
Yeah. And then, so the other thing is, like, weddings in general, they're, like, pretty, like, stressful. Yeah. How do you feel like, okay, well, first of all, I need to ask, like, what is, like, the best Indian wedding story that you have where you're like, okay, this is like the most typical Indian wedding thing that has happened, and it was, because for context, if people don't know, Indian weddings are 3 days minimum.
No, yes, minimum 3 days.
Overnight,
yes.
Like the whole family's like the whole family really gets, the two families really get to know each other pretty well.
Yes.
And I actually have a funny story about Indian weddings. Can I tell you?
Yes, please.
So I actually was in an Indian wedding. I danced. I was in a bridesmaid for like an Indian bride, and about day 2 of the wedding, I was like obviously exhausted because when you're in the bridal party, you're going to every event and you have to like always look the best because you're in all the pictures, and so so it was like day 2 and I was like pretty exhausted, and I went up to this Indian uncle, and I was like, like the divorce rate even in the U.S., which the U.S. obviously has a higher divorce rate than India, but even the Indian couples who get Indian married, who have an Indian wedding in the U.S., they have a lower divorce rate. So I asked him, I go, is the reason you guys make the weddings so long so that way the couple like just doesn't get divorced? And he looked at me dead serious. He was like, yes. Yes.
Oh, God.
And I was like, well, that's kind of a hack, right? Like just throw a 3-day wedding.
So much money on that.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's so crazy. Like for fathers of your, like Indian fathers, they save up money so they could get their daughters married.
Yes.
That is the huge main part of their life.
Yeah.
It's like I got my daughter married.
Yeah, they're proud of it.
Yeah, it's an achievement. Sweet. It's a life achievement. So I think they throw money.
And it's money, but it's also time. Because I was thinking, even as a friend, like even as like their friend, I was like, if they did if like my friend who got married, like my female friend who I was the bridesmaid of, if she had another wedding, I'm not gonna learn I'm not gonna learn 3 more dances.
Yeah, oh God,
There's so much work, and so like the money is one thing, but I feel like the time and the energy and like the emotional energy that people put in.
Exactly. Sorry for cutting you. you said 3 days, but you know the fact is that once you plan a wedding in a family, it's a year-long process. Okay.
Oh, to even like to plan the whole thing and everything.
Yeah, it's a year-long process, and prior to that, you know, there's 2 months of lot of singing, lot of meets up, lot of dinners, lot of functions, lot of parties.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make sure this is recording too, just in case. Yeah. So an hour.
It's recording.
Yeah, it's recording, but we're streaming. We were streaming the whole time, but it was I just want to make sure we were recording too, just in case.
Yeah. So yeah, it's
like
a
whole
process.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think before I attended a friend's wedding, or like yes, so you know I have to start learning the dance maybe like a month before that.
Yeah.
And so many parties and and such yummy food.
Yes.
You know, and yeah, it's a very crazy fun gathering where I think it's a community building also. The good part of it is the community comes together, the families come together.
Yes.
You know, they get to know each other, they take care of each other. So I think that's a very, that's a good part of actually doing a wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I felt.
Yeah. Was there any crazy stories that you have? Like it doesn't even have to be like drama or anything like that, although you know, we love some tea. We love some tea.
Let me just, maybe I will just tell you what's...
But it could also just be like some logistical nightmare that happened or like a rain situation.
Oh my God, that's very common by the way.
Yeah.
That's very common. I mean, there's, you know, this is huge setup happening, you know, 5-star hotels and the decor, flowers, everything is set up, and then the rain falls and it's, oh God, like the clients are like, no, should we shift the venue? And I have done that. So we actually set up outside, okay, in the open area, and then within an hour, it was a nightmare to shift everything in a banquet. And then, you know, after half an hour, the client's like, listen, I think the rain stopped. Can we shift it back?
Oh,
like,
my God.
And yes, we did have to.
You shift everything back.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, we have to listen to the client.
Yeah, you got to listen to the client. Yeah, you got to always listen to the client.
Always. So we shifted back, And there was one really crazy story. There's a very famous Bollywood actor, you know, Banvir Singh, and he like drives this bike and all at a award function, and the groom was obsessed with you know, that show or whatever. So for his wedding, I think it was a Hayabusa. So for his wedding, he bought that bike.
Yes.
Just because he wanted to do an entry.
Oh yeah. For the edge. Yeah.
Yeah, with the bike.
Yeah.
And he just got it specifically for the wedding, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah. It was like a big. That brings me. My next question was just like, I feel like in the West or whatever, the stereotype is like bridezilla. Like the bride is always the one with the most. Like, do you feel like in India?
I have met some crazy brides.
But do you feel like on average, is it more there's bridezillas or is it more groomzillas? Groomzillas, yeah. Okay. In the West, it's always bride. I feel like the grooms are just like do whatever, but it's always the bride that has like so many different issues.
I think they just made it that way. But you know, like I think men. Sorry.
Go off. This is a girl cast.
Yeah, I think men have what do you say? More tantrums.
More tantrums.
Yes.
Really? The boys have more tantrums. Oh, okay.
I noticed that.
Okay, what do they normally get upset about?
Everything and anything. I think it's presented in a way that, you know, women are over dramatic.
Yeah.
And you know, women want this and women that. I mean, that's general knowledge.
Yeah.
It's general knowledge. It's a wedding.
Yeah.
You have to make her feel special.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because you know, in the culture in India is like, you know, the bride goes to the groom's home and she leaves her home behind.
Yes.
Which, you know, that's a very different topic, by the way.
Yeah.
I have very different opinions on that.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, do we want to get into it?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, maybe.
But then it will really contradict my work, so.
Oh, I see. We don't want to.
Yeah.
But you are okay. So
yeah, I think I have seen a lot of grooms, you know, doing
have
their
little
tantrums. Like, you know, I wanted, you know, this way, I wanted that way. So
interesting. Okay.
Yeah. There was actually, I'm sorry.
No.
There was actually
Go.
a wedding where you know what a barat is.
Oh,
when the groom comes the final day to take the bride on a horse.
On a horse, yeah.
So we were at this property in Fairmont, Jaipur.
Yeah.
And so the bride, the barat was actually late. Okay, it was like maybe half an hour late or something according to the time. And Indian weddings are never on time.
Yeah. Okay. Mine was kind of on time.
It's never on time.
Yeah.
Like maybe you're lucky. There's this 1%.
Yeah.
Yeah. And So the bride was like, and she saw from the window, and I was there nearby the area, and she's like, he's late. I'm not coming.
Oh.
And we were like, and we were trying to calm her down. She's like, I'm not coming. He's late. He was
late to the Bharat.
She was very particular about, she dressed up for him.
Wow. So what did you do?
We had to convince her, tell her all sorts of nice, comforting things, and she's like, listen, I need to torture him a bit.
Okay. So you did. So it was sort of like her plot. It was like a plot. Okay.
Yeah.
Did they end up getting married?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're like job complete.
Yeah, and so there's I do entries.
Yeah.
I do choreography, entries, designing. So that was a part, like Varmala entry that you say. The Varmala is when they exchange the garlands.
Yes.
In the last, and then they do the feras.
Yes.
So he was supposed to walk up to the stage, and after that he walks in, the bride walks in. Okay, that's how it is planned.
Yeah.
So he walks up, he comes, and the whole act is done. She purposely made him wait. So he's in the center.
Yes.
There are artists around him. The whole show is happening. The guests, they're there. He's waiting, and she made him purposely wait for another 10 to 15 minutes, just standing there awkwardly, and he was like...
Oh, this is like at the ceremony, like the big ceremony.
Yeah,
no way!
Yeah. And then she's
That's more embarrassing than the Bharat, I feel like, right?
And then she's like, now I'm ready to enter. Okay. Oh my God.
That's pretty swaggy.
Yeah.
That's pretty swaggy. So last thing about the Indian weddings, and then we can switch to what you're currently working on, or sort of your background a bit more, because I want to get into that because it's really interesting. But okay, so when I went to this Indian wedding, we did the Bharat, whatever, then we had the ceremony, right? And the ceremony, it was funny because I was like, oh, it's a ceremony. Like this is like I guess like in Western weddings or like in the US, like you don't talk during that ceremony. You're quiet. You like listen to the vows. Everyone's like super quiet. But then in the Indian wedding, it's like everyone's talking in the background. The priest or whatever the pandit is yelling at you to shut up the entire time. But it's all part of the whole act, right? It's because I didn't know that. I've never been to an Indian wedding, right? My first one, so I was like, okay. It was like super hot, so I'm like, and then, you know what I mean?
Oh God,
yeah. I actually got heat sickness.
Working in summers. Oh God, I love winter weddings.
Oh yeah. Oh, winter weddings. Yeah, amazing. Totally. I bet, right? They're much better. Yeah.
But it was the pandit saying things and putting.
Okay, so that is a thing. It wasn't just this one wedding where people were acting like. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, cool. So I wanted to ask you, so this is like obviously any sort of event planning thing, it's pretty high stress. A lot of things happening at once, and then on top of that, this is like triple, quadruple, 10 times stressful because you're dealing with a wedding. So there's emotions, there's family drama, there's, like this is like something that they're going to hopefully remember for the rest of their life. There will only be one of these events in their entire life. So how did you come into this field, and also how did you develop your stress tolerance to a point where you feel like you could do this job? Yeah.
Very early on.
Very early on? Yeah. What happened? Like,
I think in general, it's just I really do well in pressurized situations.
Yeah.
And I really didn't know how I would do when I started this work, this business. But I think I'm very good at handling people's emotions. Yeah. And like confrontations, or like some things come up and now you have to give a quick response, quick decisions.
Yeah.
I think I'm okay. I'm comfortable. It doesn't feel foreign to me.
Yeah.
So I think I was right. I blend right in.
Yeah. You just were like.
Yeah.
So you were. I'm. Oh, go ahead.
People. Sorry. No. People used to tell me, "Why are you so casual about this?"
Yeah.
I've spent this, this much, crores of money, and why are you so casual about this? I'm like, listen, chill it. Like you have the property, you have the bride, you have everything. Everything is set up for you. These are just minor inconveniences.
Yeah.
Let me handle it.
Yeah.
Let me handle it.
Look at the camera and smile like that. Let Apoorva handle it.
Yeah. So it's
chill. It's chill.
Yeah.
So you were in.
You can't make your client feel stressed.
Of course. But I mean, of course, you have to stay calm and of course, collected, if you're going to get into this job, you have to stay calm and collected. But I'm just wondering. I mean, we talked about this previously, but like, so you were you were going to college, you were in school, and then like you yourself had a very stressful like thing happen, right? Did you want to talk about that at all? Or we don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
No, it's okay. We can
okay. So you had like your mom got sick, right? And and then shortly later your dad also got sick, and so do you want to talk to us about that?
So I actually was brought up in Dubai, and in my college time I shifted to India because my mom was not feeling well, and it was like a thing. I actually shifted just within a week. So prior to that, I was actually planning and looking at colleges in US or wherever.
I didn't know that
because I was not very familiar with India, and I didn't really know its culture because I had a very different upbringing. In Dubai, and I was planning things in my head, and then suddenly one day my dad comes and tells me, "Okay, listen, we have to shift, and your mom's not feeling well, and I know this is the reason, and she won't be able to do air travel." And I just took 5 minutes, and I was like, okay.
So all the plans changed.
Shifted.
No tantrum.
Shifted. So that was my first starting over.
Okay.
And I've done plenty.
Plenty of start overs.
Yeah, that was my first starting over.
Yeah.
I didn't even tell my friends I'm leaving.
Really?
Yeah, I just left. And I came to India and I messaged them, I've shifted permanently to India, and they were so angry.
I mean, I would bet, right? Yeah.
But I didn't know what to do.
I feel like you don't realize how like, I remember when I was in like high school and stuff, I like didn't keep up with anybody when I went to college. I was like, bye. You just kind of leave. You don't realize how important because then you meet people later that have had these friends since they were like in kindergarten or whatever. I'm like, it couldn't be me. Like, okay.
Sometimes I feel a bit jealous about that, but
but then I'm like, I have to be friends with someone from my hometown. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I could never. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But okay, so your mom got sick, and then this is your first time basically ever being in India.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
It was scary as hell.
Yeah. But you're Indian.
I'm Indian.
You're Indian. Is their first time going to India, coming from Dubai, which tell us about the differences between those places. I mean, right? It's pretty different, right?
Yes. I think I found like this is me and my opinion as me and as a girl as well.
Yeah.
I think it was really judgmental.
India was.
Yeah. And a bit scary. But the good part is that people were willing to help me out in every step of the way.
Oh, that's nice.
Because like when I'm like my dad's family and some of his friends there, like obviously they knew the whole situation. They knew that okay, 2 daughters are coming, and my dad was still working in Dubai. So it was just my sister and me and my mom. So we were there, 3 of us, and yes, my neighbors and all, they helped us. That was a really good thing. But I am a sort of a person who likes to do everything by myself.
Yes,
so that is a bit
independent.
Yeah. I wish I wasn't like that, but
same.
Yeah,
it's like
but
a control
it's
thing.
hardwired in me.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So hyper, that way.
Yeah.
But yes, I did get a lot of support, and in the starting it was quite difficult because first of all, navigating in India as a girl alone was quite difficult.
Yeah.
And it took me I think a year to come out of it and be like, you got this, set a plan, get acquainted to people here, start making your community. And I think one more point is, I think after I shifted to India, I understood the meaning of community.
Oh really? Okay. Yeah, you felt like Dubai, the community was not. Oh, why do you think that is?
So I think I felt that people were just talking at a very surface level thing. And when you say that and your happiness, everybody does come, but when you actually need someone, when you're suffering from a bad time, when you're not okay, how many people come?
Oh, I see.
That is a huge difference I saw.
Yeah.
Because when I was in India and people didn't really know me, and maybe because I was a child also. You have sympathy towards people. So yes, when I was at my worst, there were people showing up, asking me, do you need something? Can I get you something? Do you
That's really nice.
Like as simple as, do you need a ride? Or can I just get groceries for you because you're so new here?
Yeah.
It's so simple. But it really helped me that way. So community is very important because I lived in a very singular family, like just my dad and all. And my dad actually belonged to a really huge family. Like my my granddad had like 10 kids.
Oh wow, yeah. That's sort of on my dad's side as well.
Yeah.
It's like a big, huge Italian family. Yeah.
It's a big, huge family. So yeah.
And I feel like those little like things, they really add up. Where you think, like I'm just gonna take her, go drive her, go give her a ride to the airport, and then and then I'll cook her this dinner and like these things. And you think, it's just like a small thing, but it really contributes to an overall vibe of feeling like you're a part of something, a part of a community, even if it is just your family or something.
Correct. But I had to make those efforts.
Yeah.
To ask.
Yes.
I just had to ask.
Yes.
It took me some time to get there.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yes. Like the first year, I was just doing everything by myself. Researching.
And this is you talking, like taking care of your mom, right?
Mom, yeah. I actually left my college, so I was attending this college where I had to give an attendance. Otherwise, they would have cut my marks or something.
Yes.
So then I actually told my dad, like, listen, I can't do everything here. So I have to leave my college, and I just joined a college where attendance didn't really matter. So I shifted, and I started staying at home and taking care of my mom, doctors and her and my younger sister, family, me, myself, and the whole process of it. So after I shifted, after 2 years, she died.
Yes.
So the 2 years just went by taking care of her.
Yeah.
And I just finished my, I was in college, and and when I was in college, I had no idea what I want to do with my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had no plans. I had no, and I saw other kids, doing this, doing that. They have plans, or they're like, experiencing different things, different hobbies, going to parties, making connections.
They have their LinkedIn. Their LinkedIn.
Oh my God. And I was.
And you were going to a different school. I said this earlier. You're going to the school of hard knocks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
like you got some street smarts, I feel like, from that. And then that was the thing. So this experience where, your mom, you took care of your mom. And you told me this crazy story earlier where you at one point, I can say this, her mom had like a lung disease, and she had to be 24 hours a day on an oxygen
cylinder,
on an oxygen thing, and then at some point she would like take it off and like run out the door, right? Like
that's because the oxygen doesn't reach your brain, so so your mind does not really work as well.
Yeah, of course.
You can't take decisions at that point, and yes, there were a lot of such things that we did have to deal with, me and my sister.
Yeah. And then that happened, and all this stuff like built up over time to where you feel like now, like because we were talking about this earlier, where like so I just want to like the chronologicalness of it. So she had to deal with her mom passing away, or taking care of her mom being sick, her mom passing away, and then right after, about a year or two after that, right?
Not a year or two, but in 2021.
In 2021. Shortly after, though, still in a point of your life when you could.
When I was
young and like should have been like sowing your oats. You know what I mean? Going to Coachella or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yes. So I think I was 19 when mom died, and 29 when dad died.
Oh yeah, but then his illness was like a bit before too, right?
So and
all these things, these I guess like life lessons have like helped make you more resilient. And at one point you were saying that your dad got cancer, blood cancer during COVID. And then, so do you want to tell your story about how you were in the hospital?
I was in the hospital for an entire year, morning to
night.
During COVID.
They were crowded.
It was like a ghost town everywhere. Yeah. Everywhere in the world. Mm-hmm. And I had to, had these passes that I had to show the police officers that I'm going there. And I was meeting doctors and patients, and literally left, right corner, there were people like coughing or dying. Like, oh God. Yeah. It was a nightmare. Yes. It was a nightmare. Yeah. It's a thing, when I think about it, it just, it sends me somewhere else.
Yeah. I mean, that's such a stressful thing, and you're and I just think you're so open and what's the word? Like, you have a really great dark sense of humor about it. Yeah. That I think you need to like have this resiliency.
There was a point where my dad was in the ICU, and he was in the ICU, so there were a lot of other critical patients there. Yeah. And so in the night, one of my relatives used to just stay there because I needed sleep to function. Yes. So and the next morning I came and asked my dad, did you sleep well? Was it okay? And stuff like that. And he's like, I think I saw. So you say Yamraj is like the devil.
Oh, okay.
Which takes you, like the death that comes and collects you. He said, I saw it in the hospital. He's like, who's standing right there taking her? And she died.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Your dad saw it for real.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
And he was not well, but she died.
Yeah, I mean,
That
did he
lady.
say that did he say he saw it before she died?
Yes.
Ooh.
The night.
Oh my gosh.
Because when I came, the bed was empty.
Wait, so you think that she was maybe she didn't do, maybe she
Oh, that was, I don't know what happened. Yeah, I was like, let's just pass through this. And so I was like, Dad, don't worry, he's not gonna come for you.
no, you protected him.
Yeah.
You protected him. You were telling me earlier.
Yes. But
Yeah, and
it was a very crazy,
super crazy. And then that, I was saying to you earlier though that, or did you want to add anything? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I just actually thought of this, that I'm a very empathetic person.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I was really more than what I could handle. I was given.
Yes.
I had to do it. I couldn't like escape or make excuses. There was not even an option in my life.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. I think about it. You didn't have an option, man. And and that time also, I used to feel that there were so many people who needed help.
Like other people, not
Other
your
people,
family. Yeah.
around me or in the world, or my friends in Bombay or Dubai or India, and there were so many people needing help, and I tried my level best to connect them through to other people.
Yeah.
That help this. This is the number. Go help them. This is the number. I tried to do that.
Yeah.
And at a point I was like, hey, bro, stop.
You were like, you gotta stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, stop.
You can't help everyone.
No.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Maybe I was like trying to distract myself from the real pain.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've done that too. Yeah.
But I think that people do what they need to, to cope up with grief.
Yes.
And I knew it was coming. I knew I was going to go through the second time.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just so impressive the way that you talk about it too, and like you joke about it, and it's like I think that's
It's
like
weird.
the way you have to do.
I'm laughing.
Yeah, like just the way that you deal with it's like so great, like with such grace. Like I have friends in the U.S. Like I was telling her, I was actually saying to this when we were in the cafeteria today, sort of like talking about this podcast before. I was like, I have friends in the U.S. that's like nothing bad has even really comparatively has really happened to them, but like they're like victim trauma, blah, like they have like like whatever. Like the worst thing that's happened to them is like
they're very lucky.
Yeah, their like their work environment wasn't like safe, super like mentally. It wasn't even. It was physically safe, but it wasn't like mentally like safe for them. And then they have like all these like mental health issues, and it's like.
Like
go to an Indian hospital during COVID.
Oh God!
Maybe we should start a boot camp. Like,
oh my God! Yes, I think that it should be like in a year. We should invite people. Do you want to see what trauma looks like?
Yeah.
Do you want to see the real pain? This is a workshop. Come to India. Go to an hospital, a government hospital.
Go to a government hospital in India. Yeah, I think that would set some people straight. I think some U.S. citizens straight, but unfortunately, I don't think anyone would pay. Maybe we can like just do it for the kids or something like.
Oh, God.
Anyways. So that brings us to the next part. So you've been working. So you had this sort of like formative experience that like made you super resilient to stress, really good at making decisions. You were even saying earlier that like sometimes you have a hard time. You're like can be indecisive about like what you want to eat for dinner or like like maybe like a boy situation or something. But when it comes to like actual high stress, high pressure situations, you are really good at making decisions, right? And so this whole life experience that you had,
it's taught me that.
Yeah, going to doctors, having to be like super precise about these details, having to make decisions about like what different treatments your parents are going to be getting, like helping your sister because you have a younger sister, right?
Yes.
All of these things have helped you with these like super high stress decision making things. So then you went to go work in weddings, which I think is like a super such a fun spin on this skill.
I wanted to have a fun job,
Yeah.
And I think that was actually it was really cool. I mean, because I was around music.
Yeah.
I was around artists, and I'm not a tech person.
Yeah.
So, or like a doctor, CA, lawyer. But I can argue.
Oh, yeah.
Just
because I'm not a lawyer doesn't mean I can't argue.
I can argue,
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. And you can win, too, I bet.
Yes.
Have you ever lost?
when I think only when I think that he's very elder and I have to give some sort of respect.
Yeah. But you were always right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even when I'm wrong, I'm always right.
You've lost, but you're always right.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. I mean, you have to have that confidence, in your life.
I think so.
Because the other part of it is,
yeah.
I wonder that if I didn't, I don't know how this came to me though, the strength of handling things. I don't know how.
Seems like it's God given, right? A little bit on some level.
I don't think it's that easy.
No. I mean, I know people that if this would have happened to them, they would still be.
I think it's so easy to give credit to God because that happens a lot in India.
Okay.
Like God will take care of you. God will do. I'm like, they didn't. My mom died. Dad died. What happened?
Yeah.
I sold my soul.
Oh yeah, you sold your soul twice, right?
Twice, yes. But yeah, so the other side, I was thinking that how you process your trauma, and how you process grief and pain, emotional pain, and I felt like I always knew that I cannot fail being myself.
Yeah.
I can fail at being an event planner.
Yes.
I can fail at being a best friend, maybe.
Yeah.
I can make a mistake.
Yeah.
But I always had this thing, that no, like your self-worth.
Yeah.
And your, who you are as a person, it's so important.
Yeah.
And I could never seem to regret anything I've done. I hated that feeling.
Okay.
I don't want to regret things in life.
Yeah.
I make mistakes. Okay. I learn. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have the next day, and who's gonna judge me? And I don't even care if people judge me.
Yeah.
But I care if I judge myself. I wanted to look good in my conscious.
At the end of the day, I think that's all that
it matters. That's all that matters.
Yeah, because
how do you sleep at night? You have to feel safe, and you have to feel like, yes, I'm okay. I'm safe. I listen to myself. I'm so aligned with myself.
Yep.
And I think that is what made me go through all of this all by myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you were able to.
Yeah. And thankfully, I did not. Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
Thankfully, it didn't go too crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, so you did all this. So you had these like formative experiences. You turned it. You like sort of alchemized it into this like beautiful career that's lasted the last 8 years. But now you're here. You're 34. You've had 8 beautiful years of wedding planning, and you're starting over.
Yeah.
And you're not freaking out. But you're starting over.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do?
So I'm still processing that.
Yeah.
I have some plans. Yes. So actually, I've come to NS to rediscover and restart again, and I think this is the best place.
Yes.
I love it here.
You like it? It's only day 3, girl. But you love it?
I love it here.
Okay.
It's not just day 3. It's day 6.
Oh, day 6. My bad.
Yeah.
The time does fly, so it only felt like days.
Yeah, it does.
It flies really fast.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna restart, and there have been some things that I wanted to do, in the past 3 to 4 years, and I did not get the time. And now I think I'm gonna start working on 2 things. One where I would like to host or curate experiences, not in just weddings, but like community events.
Okay, cool.
Could be corporate events. I don't know.
Yeah.
You
gotta make the bag. You gotta get your money, girl.
Yeah.
B2B events.
I can never lose weddings though, because there are a lot of money in
weddings.
weddings.
Exactly. Yeah.
But apart from that, I want to explore more. I want to do events where I leave an impact somehow, or people, even if people come for an hour or 2 and watch it, I want them to feel happy.
Yes.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah. Create joy.
Yeah, create joy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then go ahead.
Yeah. So just community events or something like that, and I'm gonna still work on this plan. It's not really sure yet how I'm gonna start and stuff. And the other part is actually more important to me. And the other part is where I sort of create, sort of help women in India or anywhere else who need, some kind of guidance, support, mostly pertaining to really like lower middle class, or like, the people who can't really afford education.
Yes.
So, those girls. And I want...
Women specifically, right? Women and girls specifically,
girls,
yes.
So, mental health. And, why I started this was because I wanted them to have someone who they could believe in. You know, like I wanted to be that person.
Yeah.
Like, I believe in you.
Yes.
Do what you want to do.
That is the number one phrase.
It's really simple, you know. I don't think people understand this.
Yeah.
They're complicated, you know. Just say, I believe in you. Help the girl flourish in whatever she wants to do.
Yep.
And, you know, it doesn't take a lot to just understand what they're good at.
Yes.
Talk to them.
Listen.
Listen.
Yeah.
You have to listen and just guide them a bit. I'm not talking about giving advices.
No advice. Yeah.
I'm just telling them, this is your opportunity. This is your platform. Maybe, you know, think about what you want to do. Brainstorm a bit. I can brainstorm with you, or I can connect you with somebody who can help you.
Yeah.
And, you know, something like that. And yes, one more thing is, in villages in India, I would want to more talk about their health.
Yes.
Women's health,
right?
Yeah. Pertaining mostly to their menstrual cycles. And, you know, like people in India, in villages, they still use a cloth.
Yes, I've heard.
Yes, and, you know, they're like, I can tell you so many, you know, stories regarding that. But something to help educate that. And I would definitely, coming here, I've understood that I have to, you know, help. I mean, I would need help of some kind of an AI technology or something which I don't get. And I can actually ask people to, like, maybe tell me what I can, you know, how could they help me with this?
Yeah. I think NS has so many great opportunities for just being here. I mean, I've been here, you know, this will be my second month. And right when I got here, I felt like the agency of people, like, you just have to tell people an idea and everyone will just try to, like, help you a little bit. Like this microphone, these are Sam's microphones. These are my microphones.
Oh.
I didn't bring any recording equipment. I was just like, the reason that I started doing this podcast was I was like, hey Prashant, I want to help. I love interviewing people. I just want to help you with interviews. He's like, actually, I'm not here for the month. Take over all of NSTV while I'm gone.
So cool.
So, like, that's like one example. But I'm sure if you, like, just put out into the ether, like, I even saw when I was at the ARC event, which when people were presenting, like, the 90-second things, there is already an Indian couple, I think. I'm not sure if they're a couple. I think they are, like, a couple, co-founder couple, where they're working on an app to do, like, managing women's cycles and hormones and stuff like that. Yeah,
I know.
You know them. Okay, yeah. So, like, there's that, and then I think on some level, like, maybe these villages are not connected to the internet so much.
No, not so much.
So you would technically need to be there to, like.
I think the way to start or approach people there, because I have done some NGO work in the past. Is I host community events. And because I can't go door to door, and, you know,
of course,
and it's India, and, you know, like, it's
pretty spread out, right?
Yeah. And I mean, I don't think they're allowed to give their girls or women mobile phones also in certain villages.
Yeah.
So that's also an issue.
Yeah.
Which I'll have to face.
Yeah. I mean, you're taking on a big issue, but I think.
But I think, you know what I think? I think, like, if I start somewhere or make like a little bit of change, it's for me. I know it's for me. I'm doing this because I have certain, you know, certain wishes or certain traumas or certain things that I need to do in order to make a change. So this is what I've selected. Yeah. I can select anything. Yeah. I love animals. I can also start a shelter or whatever.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think if I make a little bit of change and then, you know, I think I'm hoping it grows. I'm hoping more women join me. Yeah. And it becomes like a badass movement.
Yes, and, you know, I'm thinking about this. Let me introduce you to my friend Reena. Okay. She used to work in NGOs in India, and
I would love that.
Yeah. So, but see, this is like the thing, you know, you just talk to people, and you connect them with other people, and it ends up being like this beautiful, and the people here are so,
I think that's what women
responsive.
Need, you know?
Yeah.
Women need, in general, each other, a community which have this goal of empowering other women or girls. Yes. Setting a standard, you know. There's no standard yet. That is what I think in India. There's no standard set that, you know, this is basic.
Basic how women should be treated, yeah?
Yes. It is basic. And even in the educated families, you know, I don't know if you must have seen it. Like, they're somehow, somewhat, you know, looked down upon.
Women?
Yeah. By men. Yeah. And it's why.
Yeah, I mean, this happens too in the, like, even in. Yeah, I think it's pretty. I mean, like,
so I don't think
misogyny's everywhere. But
exactly. Yeah. It's not as simple as just a conversation.
No. Yeah. But I think I'm so excited for you to throw these events, and it's going to be really. I feel like it's going to be you're gonna really be going into your dharma, right?
Yeah.
Into your life path.
Life path.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that brings us to the next part. I mean, we still have a bit of time, but did you want to talk any more? Is there anything we missed that you want to talk about, like with regards to, like stress tolerance, weddings, anything else you want to chat before we go into?
We can talk about grief.
Grief? Yeah. So the other thing is that we're thinking about hosting. Well, you wanted to host, an event, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell people about
the roasting one?
No.
Sorry.
We're about talking about grief, and you're like, wait, you want to roast people right now?
Sorry, it's my brain.
It's the dark humor. Yeah. But you wanted to host a grief circle, right?
Grief circle, yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I do want to host a grief circle in NS, and I would really like women to join.
Yeah.
And it's just a simple sharing circle.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I could just experiment with it and see how people feel about it.
Yeah, totally. I think people will. I mean, we can just host it next week sometime.
Yes.
It's so easy to just add stuff to the calendar.
Yes. You can help me with that.
I'll help you after this. Okay.
So, you tell me.
So tune in next week for Apoorva's Grief Circle.
Yeah.
And helping facilitate talking about that because, even I was telling her earlier, I have had some trauma recently that I would like to process with people. And it's I think it's just, here it can be a very get things done place. And it's it's nice to have that feminine energy of let's, it's hard to get things done if you have a block, an emotional block from the past.
Yes, correct. And I think,
so excited.
I think, grief it's not just one definition.
Yeah.
It's very different for everyone else. It's so different and it's so widespread that I think we need to talk more about it in order to even understand what it generally means.
Yeah, and then just being able to share
because it is literally, I think, the most difficult thing to talk about.
Yeah, because people feel ashamed. Yeah, people feel ashamed about how they reacted in certain ways to grief, and then but if you are all in a circle around these amazing people that you respect on a career level, and then everyone's sharing, I think it'll be healing for a lot of people. So you should totally do it. Cute.
Yeah. So
cool. Okay, so really quick before we go on to the next segment where we talk about tweets and stuff, we're gonna do. If you are all in a circle around these amazing people that you respect on a career I bought level,
this
and then everyone's sharing, I think it'll be right here. You should totally do it. Yeah, I bought this coffee. And if you want to put your name here, you can buy us a coffee, a beverage, whatever it is. Go to the next segment where we talk about
coffee with Tess.
Coffee with Tess. We will put your if you are all in a circle around these amazing people that you respect on a point in the show.
I bought this
and
coffee
everyone's
that
sharing.
you
I
see
think it'll be
right
fun.
here.
You should totally do it.
Very sweet.
Yeah, I bought this coffee. And if you want to put your name here, you can buy us a coffee, a beverage, whatever it is. The next segment, we'll put your
coffee with Tess.
Coffee with Tess. We will put your if you are all in a circle
tomorrow
or whatever.
these
Amazing people that you respect on a point in the
I
show.
bought this
and
coffee
everyone's
that
sharing.
you
I think
see right
it'll be
here.
based.
You should totally do it.
Stay based.
Very sweet.
Yeah, I bought this coffee. And if you want to put your name here, so you can buy us a coffee, a beverage, whatever it is. The next segment, your
Coffee with
announcements.
Tess.
Coffee with Tess. You are fearless leader. Your if you are all in a circle tomorrow or whatever. Amazing people that you respect highlight the
I
show.
bought this
And
coffee
everyone's
that
sharing.
you
I think
see
it'll be
right
based.
here.
Based.
You should totally do it.
Stay based.
Very sweet.
Yeah, I bought this coffee. And if you want to put your name here, so you can buy us a coffee, a beverage, whatever it is. Pretty cool. Coffee with Tess. Pretty cool. And your if you are all in a circle tomorrow or whatever. Amazing people that you respect highlight the show. And everyone's sharing. I think right here. There's an base. Stay based. Yeah, I bought this coffee. And if you want to put your name here, so you can buy us a coffee, a beverage, whatever it is. Pretty cool. Coffee with Tess. Pretty cool. And your if you are all in a circle tomorrow. Film class. I've been to big class. Respect highlight the show. And everyone's sharing. Right here. There's an base. Stay based. Yeah, I bought this coffee. And if you want to put your name here, so you can buy us a coffee, a beverage, whatever it is. Pretty cool. Coffee with Tess. Pretty cool. And your if you are all in a circle tomorrow. Film class. I've been to big class. Respect highlight the show. And everyone's sharing. Right here. There's an base. memories. Okay, so we buy us a coffee, a beverage, and this is new word. Okay, tell us when I first showed you this word, what should you name it? This is a big class, but it's a big class. Okay, so we buy us a coffee, a beverage, and this is new word. Okay, tell us when I first showed you this word, what should you name it? This is a big class, but it's a big class. Okay, so we buy a coffee, a beverage, and why are men in the garbage now? Okay, tell us when I first showed you this word, what should you name it? This is a big class, but it's a big class. So we buy a coffee, a beverage, and why are men in the garbage now? Okay, tell us when I first showed you this word, what should you name it? This is a big class, but it's a big class. So we buy a coffee, a beverage, and why are men in the garbage now? Okay, tell us when I first showed you this word, what should you name it? This is a big class, but it's a big class. I don't know what's happening there. Oh, I think it was. Oh, I think we. That sucks. I think it was playing the speaker. Oh well. Okay. Hopefully it hurt us too. It will drain you. It'll drain.
Yes.
Yeah.
In relationships, yes, it'll drain you.
And what about like? That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, actually, hold on. Let me.
Yeah.
So then, yeah. So what do you think about Western feminism? Gets a lot of heat because of this exact thing. Like, what do you think? Like, from like your perspective, do you feel like this is like a Western thing only? Do you feel like you see this in India too?
I see this in India too.
Do you think the reason is because it was like a cultural export from the West, or do you feel like it's something like that naturally happened, or no?
I think it's naturally happening.
Yeah.
It is. It
Yeah.
is, yes.
It's just because women have more like opportunities now, they're kind of killing it, and men can't really keep up, or what do you think the issue is?
I think and I can talk about India.
Yeah.
Men definitely can't keep up with women.
They can?
They can't.
Oh, they can't. No.
No.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about women who are hustling.
Yeah.
Who have the opportunity to hustle.
Yeah, totally.
There's a difference between, when she doesn't even know her opportunities, or she doesn't have opportunities, or she doesn't have that kind of a background.
Yeah.
Where people actually are supporting her and her decisions or her career.
Yeah.
It's very
totally.
different.
Yeah.
We're not one of those girls.
Yeah.
But yes. And this is a privilege. Being there, this also is a privilege. If you talk about being an Indian and an Indian girl, or whatever, if you can relate to this, it's really cool that women are doing what they want to do, and they have the choice for doing it. Be it anything. She can just be a housewife.
Yeah.
She can be anyone. She can be a mechanic.
Yeah.
She can be a doctor. But this choice is sadly, for certain people, it's sadly they think that, oh, she's privileged. She has this. This is supposed to be everybody's right.
Yeah.
Right to education, if you know.
Totally.
Yeah. Right to opportunities. It's that, yeah. So anyways,
No,
coming back to hating men.
Yeah. And we're back.
And we're back.
NSTV, everyone.
Stop being princesses.
No more princess era.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
The next one is hot take. Okay, yeah, because we wanted to talk about mama's boys here, right? You're deeply opposed to mama's boys, correct?
Mm.
So tell us more about that. Why are you so opposed to mama's boys?
I think they're not good decision makers.
Yeah. Okay. Why do you say that?
Because they run to their mommies for.
They run to their moms for all their. Define a mama's boy. Like, okay, like what's the difference between a guy just like who really loves his mom, has a good, because it's like, I also see the other side of this where it's like men who treat their moms really well, oftentimes they're good boyfriends.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So what's the difference between a man who treats his mom well and a mama's boy?
So mama's boy, I feel, is very indecisive. Very, I think So I think obviously we're talking about being in a relationship with a girl. And what I have noticed is it'll take him a second to break up with the girl if he thinks that his mother is not giving him the approval.
So the mother's opinion is always above even his own.
So this is a relationship, but it becomes a bit toxic when it's a married couple.
Oh,
things change.
Yeah.
And it's a married couple. That is how the unnecessary hating of in-laws.
Yeah.
It's not needed. You're a family. Live like a
like
a family.
Yeah.
And that is a problem after you get married, because then there are fights.
Yes.
People are not happy. People get divorced.
Yeah.
Because their opinions are not matching to small things.
Totally.
Now, I think that kind of mama's boys, they don't know how to communicate that well with their I think so. With their wives, they're not clear communication channels. Because after you get married, the only priority, the first, you section people in your life. Who's the most, it should be always the wife. Mother, the wife. The mother, the wife.
Yeah.
That way. Because you have to live with her all your life.
Yeah, the mom's gonna kick the can eventually, right? Yeah, I mean.
And you have to make her happy.
Yeah.
You're gonna be with her. And then you're not treating her as a partner.
Yeah.
She's secondary for you.
Yeah.
And the moment that happens, then there's always.
And you've seen this, I'm sure you've seen this working in weddings and stuff too, yeah?
Yes.
You see this a lot? Yeah, you see this. So what happens?
It's pretty common, I think, in India.
Oh, is it? So you'll get to these weddings and the wife has to take a total backseat to the mother-in-law. Every decision has to go through the mother-in-law.
Yes.
Why can't these mother-in-laws just let it go? Like, I mean,
they're conditioned that way.
Yeah.
From a very early on.
This thing says that it's because the husbands, they're not getting enough attention. The mother-in-laws aren't getting enough attention from their husbands. You think that's true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give attention to your wife.
Yeah.
Do it.
So then they got to go to the sons to get their male attention.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That does happen a lot.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I feel really bad for the moms.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, you see how the cycle's repeating.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And then
I mean, she's not loved by her husband.
Because the husband's loving the grandma.
My God, such a toxic.
Yeah, and then the mom doesn't get, and then the son, and it's like,
then it's like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I do feel bad for them, because see that exactly, you have to express, you have to feel accepted, you have to feel like you belong. You have to not always think twice. I think families, the whole point of a family is just say anything.
Yeah.
Say it. Don't think.
Yeah.
You have to feel safe enough to express yourself
and
not feel judged.
Yes.
And I think at a very early on stage, when parents or controlling parents, judge you, be it anything, and then you sort of start minimizing your, as a girl, as a young child, or even as a mom, you don't speak as much, you don't express as much. And then it keeps building up inside you.
Yes.
It happens, I've seen it.
And then your son gets married and you fucking throw a conniption fit.
And then you have that resentment.
Yes, resentment.
It builds up, yes.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, she doesn't want it. I don't, I don't think she wants something bad to happen, with her,
son's marriage or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like a short-sighted thing.
But
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think.
Maybe you should be a relationship coach. Maybe that should
No, I'm not doing that.
be. Why not?
I can give opinions. I love roasting. But,
Yeah, we like to roast.
but
Yeah.
I don't know. I've not thought about that.
No. But you've seen it all. You've seen these marriage. You've seen so
I
many
notice
marriage
people.
dynamics.
Yeah, I notice. I observe. Yes.
Yeah, but you don't want to be responsible for giving someone advice. What if it
No.
messes up?
No,
Yeah. I'm the same way.
Yeah, you should be safe in such scenarios always.
Yeah. Here's this other one.
Wow.
This might be fake, but I thought it was funny. A Russian student who went missing in the Himalayas in 2021 during a solo hike was found 4 years later by National Geographic journalists, serving as the guardian of a high-altitude Buddhist monastery in Nepal.
Is that happened?
I think it might be fake, but the idea of it makes me think, like, is this something you would want to do? Just like go on a hike and never return?
I've thought about that so many times.
I know, yeah.
I've actually, yes, that is I think how I process stuff or cope stuff. When things get really difficult, I do think of running away to the Himalayas.
Yes.
And I was like, bye-bye.
Bye, family.
I'm off. But then I wake up the next day and I'm like, shit, gotta pay bills.
Yeah.
And then, so I don't run away.
Yeah.
I think I do sometimes. But in reality, because see, you think something else, you do something else, and then I reflect back to what decisions have I taken. And then for me, I think, yes, I would love to do that, but I would like to go to such a journey where I'm very happy.
Yeah.
I want to discover myself. That's how I came here to NS. I was not running away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel really proud of myself.
Yeah.
That no, I didn't run away. I came here to restart, rebuild, reimagine things with a different perspective, like a fresh start. But yes, I would love to do that, but not when I'm scared.
Yes.
Not when I'm, when I'm feeling weak. No.
Yeah, only when you're feeling strong. Like you're like, oh, I want to do this to challenge myself.
I think
not to do it to run away from your problems.
Nah, it never helps.
Oh, you're such a hustler. We should be friends. We should be best friends.
Yes. I'm
be my
gonna
best
get you
friend.
a friendship band.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, last one. Last one. Let's see. This one you had some notes about. Oh, that's
I just read that one only, but
yeah. This one you had some notes about. Follow me on Twitter, very funny person, but it was this tweet actually. What stays in your life without force is yours by Dharma, and whatever leaves despite all efforts came only to teach you a lesson. Wah, wah. And then here's what you said about it. They can't see this. Right here. The confusion is okay. There we go. If you want to read that.
Yeah. So, Dharma. It's actually called Dharma.
Dharma.
Yeah.
Apoorva, Banvir.
You have this.
Apoorva, Banvir. Is that right?
Yeah.
Did I say it right?
Your name is too simple. I can't make fun of it.
Yeah, you can. Bianchi.
Bianchi?
Tess Bianchi. Bianchi's how you say it.
Bianchi.
But you can get Bianchi.
Bianchi.
Everyone says Bianchi. Everyone says Bianchi because it's Italian.
Ah.
So
how is it pronounced?
It's Bianchi.
Bianchi.
It's Italian. So people would always. So then I remember actually being young in like elementary school and being like, why don't we just change our name to Bianchi? Because everyone says. No, you got to keep it. No. Yeah. Dharma.
What do you? Okay, just asking you, just for a conversation thing. What do you think Dharma is?
It's your life's purpose. It's your the lessons you're supposed to learn. I have this theory that I think that like our spirits are all in this like really blissful. When people have near-death experiences, they always describe it as like, oh, like it's like this state of like pure bliss. You feel like love and compassion, like all over your whole, your whole being is love, and you have this bright light. I actually talked about this with Jalen yesterday. He had like sort of a really random spiritual experience that he felt like, and then you feel like you know everything. Like you're attached to the source, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like when you die, I feel like the reason that we're all here is we got kicked out of the source. We were like we did something wrong. our spirit's fucked up, and we're here to learn some lesson. And if you can like learn the lesson, and you do the right things that you need to do to learn the lesson while you're here, then you get back to the source, and you can kind of chill. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's like so strict or whatever, where it's like there's like so many rules. But I don't know exactly. You know, obviously I don't know. No one knows. But that's kind of what I think. So I think your dharma is like, okay, what did you fuck up in the spirit world that you need to like come and learn here, you know? So
like for me, I think as when I think about it, I think it's about being very aligned to yourself. I think it's as simple as you've come here, figure out who you are and stick to it. You know, it's because it helps you, it eases you, you know. Otherwise life gets too uncomfortable. Everything you do becomes so uncomfortable when you're not aligned.
Yeah. I mean, Jalen, I was talking with Jalen yesterday on this podcast, and he was saying that like he came to Startup Society because he wanted to build cities, right? And super, super ambitious, like really dedicated. And he said that he had multiple, like he kind of like had this it's like dark night of the soul or something like this, where he kind of stopped doing that. And he said he had people like come up to him on the street and be like, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Like literally like signs, you know what I'm saying? So I think like it becomes like if you're not on the path,
you'll get signs.
Yeah.
I got a lot of signs.
Yeah, what were your signs?
I think, you know, for me, I think randomly I'm just, you know, watching Netflix or just a random movie, and then suddenly like a thought just pops in my head. And I was like, oh, that was what I was doing wrong. Oh, that is what made me uncomfortable. So that only happens when you're so aligned with yourself. Then yes, your body does speak to you. Your mind speaks to you. You just have to listen. And how will that happen is when you're not too distracted by things, people, opinions, judgments.
You don't have social media.
Oh God. You know, I think there's people there's a limit to use social media. Like, of course, definitely to promote your business and stuff. But don't take it to the heart.
My dad would always say, if you use social media and you don't have a business, you're a fucking loser. I mean,
I'm so bad at social media.
I mean, same. I mean, I get on it, and it's like the thing is, it's really hard to like. I was talking to somebody about this the other day. I was like, it's really annoying because why is it that our main tool for socializing and connecting with people, like in just like over the internet, is the most addictive. Like I would rather be addicted to drugs than be addicted to social media.
Yes, absolutely.
Because like at least drugs are fun. Like when I go on social media, I'm like, I'm miserable. I have 12. I have to do 12 different things, and it's like it's totally
it's not fun.
Anxiety inducing.
It's not at all fun.
Exactly.
But wait, let me.
So the confusion isn't effort versus no effort. It's effort versus resistance. Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
What does that mean?
So when you talk about, you know, dharma, I feel you have, like, you know, when they say that letting go, when it is, so you put in efforts to what you like to do, what you want things to happen, you put efforts in it, right? And when you put efforts in it, they're positive efforts. You're hustling, and that sometimes can feel really tiring and scary and discomforting. But the other part of it is when you understand resistance is when you're talking to a wall, or when you're putting in efforts to achieve that certain goal. It could be in relationships or work or career, whatever, and you're not hitting somewhere, you're not hitting your goal. That is when you need to let go
of that thing that you're working towards, right?
I mean, it can hurt, it'll hurt. I mean, you're working so hard, but then I think that is what I'm saying, how to get aligned with yourself. And I think that is what most people I feel need. And I mean, I'm understanding that is when to let go, when to understand that you're trying your hard, no regrets ever, you know, you're giving your best. That is dharma. Because you're doing what you want to do.
Sorry. I just want to start saying it like you do. It sounds so pretty.
You want to do what you want to do.
And
when you do what you want to do, you become more aligned to yourself.
Because
that's who you are.
Exactly. Because there's been times where it's like I've worked towards a goal, and then I achieved the goal, and I was like, I didn't even want this goal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why did I get this? Like, I didn't even want this. And it's pretty annoying because, like, it's hard to tell. Because I just feel like this modern society, it's so distracting with, like, I mean, like, I'll even, like, walk down, like, I'm not a materialistic person at all. Like, I do not care about brand names. I don't care about, like, I really, truly don't. Like, I've been like this ever since I was a kid. I always wanted to put more money into, like, experiences than I put into, like, clothing or anything like that. But then I'll, like, walk down Fifth Avenue or something, and I'll be, like, and all the pretty, like, you know what I mean? All the pretty stores, and I'll see, like, somebody riding down on a Bugatti. I'm like, I want a Bugatti.
I want
a Chanel purse. And it's, like, it's just so hard. The temptations, it's, like, it's demonic almost.
Yeah. And I think eventually people need to understand that life is not about just...
I mean, when you're on your deathbed or whatever, like I had a friend or whatever, and she's like met a bunch of celebrities, and like she's like gone backstage to a bunch of different shows, and like, you know, we were hanging out, and she was like, yeah, come to me, come do this, you need you should lose 10 pounds and then come with me, and we can go backstage together, do this stuff. And I was like getting all stressed. I'm like, oh, I gotta like lose weight so I can go become like a hot chick backstage or whatever. And then I was thinking about it. I was like on a walk, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna like, what am I going to do when I'm on my deathbed or whatever? Or like when I look back at my life, am I going to really care that I like met Diplo?
Oh.
Will I care? I truly won't, right?
Yeah,
no.
you truly won't.
Yeah.
No.
You're like, I've been next to multiple dying people. Well, so yeah, what do you feel like when you look back on your life, like when you're dying and stuff, like what do you feel like you'll be the most proud of? Or like the most, what do you imagine you'll be like, wow, I'm so happy that I did that versus did this versus did something else, you know?
There's so many things.
Yeah? Okay, well, name the best one.
I think I'll be definitely super happy if I make like if I'm lucky, a huge change to women's lives.
Yeah.
Because that hurts me the most.
Yeah, to see women struggle.
Yeah.
I
don't like it at all. I hate it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be so happy that I made a bit of a difference.
You can make a big difference, I think.
I mean, I'll try.
Yeah.
But I think, yes, I would be very proud of that. I'm anyways really proud that I took care of my parents.
Oh, I think you've already done more than like most of my friends have done for their family.
I mean, I've done stuff, you know, like nightmares.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you mean like, yeah, but yeah. But I have friends that like, I mean, the West is so different. I mean, not even the West. The U.S. is so different in terms of like responsibilities to your parents and to your family and stuff. And like, yeah, I mean, I think you've probably done more than the average. For your parents have done more than the average. Like than the average person does for theirs. But I mean, there's always examples of times like certain people go. But you're also the oldest sibling. I feel like I'm also the oldest sibling. It does fall on the older siblings to kind of like kind of be that person, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
I have taken multiple roles, you know, before being a girl.
Yeah, baby, just a girl. We're just a girls.
Multiple roles, yeah. And that has taught me to be really humble.
Yes.
I really like that. I'm like, it's okay, but you know, I mean, for me, I am not somebody who, I can't feel sad for myself, unfortunately.
That's good.
Yeah, I can't. I don't want to.
No, yeah, it's
I hate that.
A big waste of time.
I don't like that feeling.
Yeah, I've done it before. Like, woe was me.
No.
Yeah.
See, I think like it's, you know how depression comes or those anxiety. I do have anxiety.
Yeah.
I have a blood pressure issue. So there are stages, like there are these. There's some.
No, it's not.
You know, there are these stages where, you know, those hormones shift.
Yeah.
And there are mood swings, and you know, and there's sometimes super rage, and then sometimes I'm like, why is this happening to me?
Yeah.
But then I don't stay in that for very long, which oh my God, thank you.
Yeah.
But I don't. Like,
what are your tips and tricks? Give some tips and tricks.
Okay.
Quick ones, go. So if you're feeling this way, like what's the first thing you do when you're like maybe starting to feel sad for yourself or like self-pity?
Yeah. I think for me, what has worked is that, you know, I'm having an episode and maybe it's a panic attack, maybe it's anxiety, you know, and you have the feeling in your chest where it's like eating you up.
Yeah.
And the thing I have done is I sit with it. And I tell myself, I accept this is happening to me. It's okay. Don't panic.
Yeah, acceptance, right?
Accept it, feel it. And the only way to process pain is to go through it.
It's true.
You have to go through it.
Yeah.
You can't run. You can't be like, oh, I mean, you can take it back 2 days later. I've done that. Because, then again, I have to go to work. I have to do this. I have to do that. So I tell myself that, okay, right now you're not okay. It's okay. Keep that aside.
Yeah,
take a day or two.
Yeah,
I do that. And then without fail, I take a day off. I take 2 days off. I take a week off if I have to. And I sit with it. And I don't force myself to think about it. That what the hell is happening? I think when I relax my mind and I listen to my body, I think it just speaks. It will.
Yeah.
And I get to know it. I get to know it. Why is this happening? Oh, it's because of that. Or that unprocessed trauma is coming. Or like somebody said this and that triggered me, but I didn't realize it at that time. And because there are so many triggers,
Oh, yeah. Things will happen that you like, yeah.
There's so many triggers.
Yeah.
And maybe you can't deal with it head on, but it will come to bite you.
Yes.
Because it's just how we're wired, I feel.
Yeah.
And so what I do is I sit with it, I take a day or two off, and then I cry it out.
You gotta cry, right?
Yeah.
You gotta take a shower. You gotta cry in the shower, actually.
I love that. Yeah. And then I play kick-ass music and I dance.
Yeah.
I have 2 dogs, so my dogs and me, we just dance.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
That's so lovely.
And then I get back to life.
Get back to life. Back to life.
Yeah.
Back
And I think the best part about this
is
it really helps when you have someone to talk to.
Yeah. What about ChatGPT? Do you talk to ChatGPT?
I have.
Yeah.
I have.
But do you say therapist or do you say friend?
Oh, surprisingly, my sister always tells me, why are you not seeing a therapist yet? And I haven't. I have to get to that. I've never.
I'm very anti-therapist, actually.
I am too.
Yeah.
I think that is why I've never really trusted one.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I don't know. I am trying. I like to fix myself.
That, and I think it's just like, why am I trusting this person?
Yeah.
Like this random person. That I think
that's why community is so important.
Yeah. I'd rather trust, because it's like they're so out of context of whatever. Like they don't have the full context.
They don't.
And it's like, okay, like it used to be like, okay, sure, like maybe if you're having like a lot of different issues. I mean, like both your parents got sick, passed away. Like these are big emotional things that like, like your average friend, like maybe they can't really help with that sort of thing. Or if you're having like a chronic health condition where it's like I have friends where it's like they have like big issues where it's like I can help them with like their day-to-day, like I can help a friend go through like a breakup or help a friend go through like a but if it's gonna last longer than like 2 to 3 weeks, like I can't really be so
but therapists are doing a lot of I think jobs for a lot of people.
Yeah, but I just feel like, why not just use the ChatGPT now? Like, right? Like they're similarly out of context. Neither of them have the context.
It's pretty convenient,
And it's convenient. It's 24/7.
Yes.
Yeah. It's 24/7, right? Like. Yeah. Sorry, I just love that. Yeah.
You can make fun of me.
No, I didn't mean it in a bad way. I just thought it was cute.
I know I'm cute.
Yeah. Look away, you guys. Yeah. So
that's how I deal with it.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Is there anything else we want to chat about? You said here we often call something a lesson after it hurts. What is the real lesson? But what if the real lesson is about our patterns? What do you think about that?
I was actually thinking about relationships.
Okay, what do you mean?
How much time do we have here?
Oh, we're over, but we're over by 18 minutes. We're done. We're basically done.
Oh, we're done.
Yeah. We don't have to keep going if you don't want to.
No, like here, I mean, we can definitely just chat like that.
Yeah.
Or later on, whatever.
Yeah. Off camera. Yeah. Okay. It's almost lunchtime. 6 minutes till dinner. It's 6 minutes till dinner. Do you want to sign off?
You want to sign off? I mean, I'm okay with it.
Let's sign off. All right. So thanks everyone for tuning in. This was a great chat with Apoorva Banvir. And reach out to her. We'll go back. Let me just do this. Follow her on Instagram, beyond the clouds _choreography, if you want to keep in touch with her. keep a lookout for her grief event that will be coming up shortly. Maybe next week, yeah?
Yeah,
next week. Yeah. Next week. Let's do that right after this. Well, right after this, I'll make the event with you.
Done.
And yeah. Okay. See you.